Because there was no such thing as Hebrews.
Not yet.
There was no such thing as Israelites. All right?
Okay.
So he wasn't, he was a child of God. That's all he was.
Now, I just want to read out of the, I want to read out of the Zondervan, Zondervan, right? The famous brand.
Who's Zondervan?
It's just a Bible. It's just a brand. It's just a Bible dictionary. No. Compact Bible, understandable. Well, that's okay. Well, that's good. That's good.
Okay, look.
Dictionary.
Right. Like you can get a Zondervan King James. You can get a Nelson King James. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like a company. That's all. But they made a Bible dictionary. Hellenists. Okay. Hellenists. Jews who made Greek their tongue, and with it often adopted Greek ideas and practices.
Timothy 5.
And then it gets the scriptures too.
Acts 6:1. Cornelius was an Israelite.
Right.
But you got people thinking, oh, Cornelius was an Italian.
Yeah, like
Cornelius.
What I'm saying is, if Noah, okay, all right, if Noah is 3 sons, all branched off from Noah, and Noah was a son of the Most High God, then how does everybody else just all of a sudden fall off and now don't
Give me the Apocryphy. Give me the Apocryphy, man. Y'all supposed to have it like the gunslinger, man.
Deuteronomy 32.
I'm gonna say, brother, you read from the Apocrypha?
One for you.
Yeah, part of the Bible. Yeah.
Are you really living by the Apocrypha? Because everything that you now read in that book, you're held accountable for. So
wait a minute. Where did you get that from? Do you know that when you buy the complete King James Bible, matter of fact, does it say King James on it? Do you know that the complete Bible, even if you go online, if you go online on your computer, hold on, the Holy Bible, 1611 edition, King James Version. Now, brother, since this is yours, you can speak on it. Let's see what's in there. This is the complete Bible.
Genesis to Malachi.
That's the Apocrypha. That's the original Bible.
Before the book of Matthew, you got the Apocrypha. Then Matthew comes, Mark, Luke, John, and all that stuff.
But the Apocrypha is part of the Word. All right? And they took it out.
So how we
Devil took it out.
You know why they took the Apocrypha out? Because it comes straight and it tells you, and it's hard to find that book because it comes straight and tell you who the devil is in the Maccabees, that the Greeks.
Like when it said, like I think it was Maccabees, first 1948.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. Exactly. It tells you that Alexander the Greek, exactly. That was a wicked. That's right. That's why they had to. Because if you go to Daniel the 8th chapter, it talks about the king of Greca, but you can say that can mean anybody. But in the Apocrypha, it actually mentions Alexander the Greek, the son of Philip of Macedonia, and those represent the wicked. All right?
I got a scripture to set him up. Deuteronomy 32:8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the children according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Yeah, because Jacob, hold up. Jacob, who's father Jacob? Isaac. Did not Jacob have a brother Esau? What happened to Esau? There's a separation there. All right? Abraham. How many sons did Abraham? I'm going to tell you because I know you don't know. Abraham had 8 sons. The first son was Ishmael. Second son was Isaac. That's where the chosen line went through. Then he had 6 more sons by Keturah. All right, but out of them 8 sons, out of them 8, you should know, brother. Out of them 8 sons, the one chosen line went to Isaac. All right.
Ecclesiasticus.
That read with power, brother.
17. For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion.
That's a bad scripture right there. That's a bad scripture.
What about Judah?
What do you mean Judah? What do you mean Judah?
No, because there was a separation of Israel and Judah at one point.
No, that was the kingdoms. But they're gonna come back. But
you're reading one scripture though.
Okay, but that separation. You got. Wait a minute.
I mean,
that's all. Give me.
Don't read just scripture here.
That's how you read the Bible.
That's how you read the Bible.
We are putting it together. We're putting it together.
I must be allowed to read this though.
Now you said. Now you said. Now listen. Now you said that there was a split, which is true. You had the kingdom of Judah, which consisted of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Then you had the other tribes, and they split up. But the Most High said they all gonna come together.
what I'm saying, take it all the way back to Noah. Regardless if things were branched off, and they were separated and said this is this tribe, yada yada.
Right.
It all comes from the same root.
Yeah, but they're not going to be saved.
Nope.
No, that whole line, that line of Noah.
In Isaac, thy seed shall be called.
Right, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. What was the chosen line? It went through Shem. All right, Shem had 5 sons. Let me see if I can remember all of them. A fact said, Lud, Aram, Ashur, and Elam. 5 sons, right? A fact said that's where the line went.
Yeah.
Then you have Peleg and Joktan.
That's in Genesis 10, by the way.
The line went through Peleg. All right?
Division.
Right, division. All right? That's what the word means. Then when you go down, it goes down to Terah, which is, Eber. That's where you get the word Hebrew from, which means the past. Then you go down to Terah, which is Abraham's father. Abraham's father was into all that double worship. The Most High said, I'm dealing with Abraham. And from Abraham, and first one was Ishmael, so he said the blessing gonna go on Ishmael. The Lord said, no, he's gonna be a great nation. The Ishmaelites, the Arabs, but my blessing, the chosen line gonna come through Isaac.
And I got you. I got you.
So that's how it goes. And you gotta have that apocrypha too, man.
I got it. Galatians 4:27. For it is written, rejoice thou barren that bearest not. Break forth and cry, thou that travailest not. For the desolate have many more children than she which have an husband. Now we, brethren, as Isaac was, are the children of promise. I'll read that again. Now we, brethren, Galatians 4:28. Now we, brethren, as Isaac was, are the children of promise.
They're not Ishmael, Lot, 6 sons of Keturah.
Right. But as then he that was born after the flesh persecuteth him that was born after the spirit, the one born after the flesh was Ishmael.
Right. What did he want to do? He wanted to kill Isaac.
Isaac, right.
You know?
Persecuted him that was born after the spirit, that's Isaac. Even so it is now. Nevertheless, what saith the scripture? Cast out the bondwoman, that would be Hagar, and her son Ishmael. For the son of the bondwoman Hagar shall not, the son of the bondwoman Ishmael shall not be heir with the son of the free woman Isaac.
They got no part with it.
Romans 8.
Well, that's the vision right there.
Romans 8.
That's the vision right there.
Romans 8.
There's one more verse.
Round about the 16, 15 verse.
Right. So then, brethren, we are not children of the bondwoman, which is Ishmael, but of the free, which is Isaac.
I got something.
That's plain. That's plain.
Now, you were asking about the whole thing with Adam. The Apocrypha breaks that down. That's another reason why they separated from the Bible. This is another reason why, because they can't push that doctrine about God loving everybody with the Apocrypha still sitting around.
Right.
Now I'm gonna read this. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 54 on down. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, because that's the question she was asking about Adam. All these different people,
which is a good question, because they all asked that same question. They all brought that up. They brought that question up in Romans 9th chapter.
That's right.
You know.
I'm gonna read it again. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. We all come from Adam. That's true. And the people also whom thou hast chosen. But also there was a chosen line that went through Adam that the Lord chose.
And it kept
not everybody else. And it kept chopping through till it came to Abraham, Isaac, and sat on Jacob. No, they ain't no okay. Now I'm gonna keep reading. It says, verse 55, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. For who? For Israel's sake. The whole entire world was made for our sake.
Ezra was speaking, and Ezra was an Israelite, all right?
That's what Ezra was talking about.
Ezra was a Levite. He came out the direct line of Aaron.
That's right. He was a Levite. Ezra was a Levite, and what did he say? For the Lord made the world for our sake, for the children of Israel's sake, not for the other nations. I'm gonna read some more.
Now you see why they took the Apocrypha
out of it. You see how it explains?
That happened around 19.
Nope.
That happened around 1928, right?
I'm not sure.
Well, you would know more about it. The Bible Destruction Group.
Yeah, they had the Bible Destruction Group in the 1700s.
Yeah,
around 1928.
It was 18. They were up for like about 50 years. It was a biblical destruction group that was started in 1776 I believe it was, somewhere around there, and it was disbanded by 1820. About 50 years later, they were disbanded. And basically what they were set up for was to cast doubt on the Bible. That's why they finally took the Apocrypha out of the Bible.